So you've got a driver, and it's their first payday, and they go to their bank, and there's no money in there, and on a little bit of discovery, we learn that the driver gave you bad direct deposit information. How should you handle that? Hi, I'm Mike from the Trucking Payroll channel, and I want to talk about how the bank handles it to give you some ideas for how you can handle it too. What the bank is going to do is, if they're a smaller bank or a credit union a lot of the times, they're going to look at the bad information. So if the number is really close, for example, you didn't put a 0 in the front of the account number that you were supposed to, or something like that. A lot of times, local banks and credit unions, and sometimes bigger banks, will figure that out, and they'll put the money in the account of the employee around the end of the day on payday, instead of in the morning like they would be used to and like what everybody else gets all the time. So as an employer, what you want to do is you want to wait until you get that money back or hear from your payroll service that they got the money back before you go just issuing a check to that person, unless you know that you can recover it from them on a future payroll. You don't want to find out they got the money twice and skip town. So a couple quick tips to help avoid that. Number one is make them write neatly on the slip. Tell them to take their time. It's worth the extra 10 seconds to make sure they get paid. Number two is get a copy of a voided check if you can get one. I know paper checks are less and less common now. Maybe a statement from the bank that shows their account number. That way nobody accidentally transposes a number on their side, and you can get the employee paid right the first time. The first check for an employee is always really important. So it's nice to make sure that they're going to get it right on time without any drama at all. Check out our other videos for different questions you might have, and if you have questions too, send them to askmike@truckingpayroll.com and we'll be happy to answer them for you.